kind of a contribution we want to give to the Bhaktivedanta Institute type of thinking as a model to work upon by those who are concerned with the understanding of the modern society, of the phenomena of faith, free from the limitation created by institutional religious structures, free from sectarianism, fanaticism of any type, because faith is a phenomena which happens by grace, and grace cannot be monopolized, it cannot be declared one's property or anything of that type. Therefore, faith has to be taken with the benefit of the doubt, but it can be evaluated by its product, a healthy contributor to the welfare of the world. So the manual of OIDA therapy has been presented to the devotee community and through the World Vaisnava Association and to the scientific community by this very limited and unqualified servant of yours, to be developed and to be improved upon. Because who can expect that in such a little effort we could come with a great result, but at least there's a very good basis to develop upon. And I think it will bring about a very much increased conversation about God and the re-evaluation of what is called now practically a sacred cow to the West, which is called secularism. Because secularism actually means institutionalized atheism, and is not very favorable for evaluation of faith and health, mental health, spiritual health, holistic health, without considering the spiritual part of life. So this is our contribution, and we wish that it may reach those who are interested in this type of preaching or in these contributions. And I think the platform of the scientific departments of the World Vaisnava Association's members and concerns can easily work into this direction. Ourselves in South America, we are having many psychologists right now working with scientific communities on how they can produce further scientific data to further back up the great need for healthy faith, for healthy life. And then comes OIDA Veda therapy, which is an example of OIDA therapy, showing that how the Vedas guide a practitioner of Bhakti Yoga towards a healthy life and being a healthy, constructive contributor to this world for their development. And in this way, we can show an example which hopefully may be copied or may be contagious towards other mystical schools of thought to also research and reevaluate with their faithful where did it go wrong, when it goes wrong. Because in education we're facing an unmotivated youth. Even sometimes the children of devotees are not very motivated for whatever reason that may be so. And that unmotivated youth, that is one of the big reasons why we should look where is the frailties in our lifestyle, in our modern, high-speed, technical society, materialistically oriented, and how we can do something about it, bringing back into the vision the great contributions of the Vedic Acharyas, the visionaries of the teachings in the line of Lord Chaitanya. So this is something I just wanted to add here in the end. Then I also would have a humble request, practically as a secretary of the World Vaisnava Association. I would, through Krishna Chitra Prabhu, would send the very humble question towards our brothers and sisters in the ISKCON movement. What do they expect us to do so that we could be more eligible for more intensified cooperation in the future. Maybe that's something as it is posed as an official question, it may raise some conversations, some think tank to develop what is it really what we need for increasing our, let's call it, friendship to begin with. Because last but not least, devotees are brothers, sisters, friends, and what else, who knows? But to increase our Vaishnava friendships and relationships. And that will be that answer would be a very good basis for developing further dimensions, and it would also be very helpful overall for the thought of what is the Vaishnava etiquette between Vaishnava missions, because last but not least we are not the first Vaishnava missions who are there, and there are some lessons to be learned, because I heard that Ramanuja Sampradaya and Madhva Sampradaya, they don't talk to each other like 200 years or something. Maybe we could avoid some of those frailties in order to serve Lord Chaitanya, who is the key orienter for our current age. So this is basically, Vishnu Maharaj is absent for the moment. So I think I want to conclude this meeting right now. We'll have a little relaxing before Prasadam, and maybe we can have a nice bhajan for those who like to stay. Hare Krishna.